呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 37 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Again, we're still in the Kyoto Shimaiko Koryukai Dantai-sen, the Kyoto Sister School exchange meeting, and the team battle, team fight. All right, we get the buddy photo here of Todo and Itadori. Oh, okay. And we normally get this at the end of the chapter, but here it is here. We're not going to translate this. We get some data on Toge and Panda. We will translate Panda's stuff because it just says Panda. This is kind of a running gag at this point. At no point has there been any explanation about who Panda is and things like that other than Panda. So, okay. Me yori saki ni te ga koeru koto wa nai. Okay, koeru here is to exceed. No, that's a different koeru. To grow fat. Be refined. There we go. Be refined. What does this kanji mean in general? Fertilizer, get fat, fertile, manure, pamper. Okay. Okay, so more than the eye, ahead, the hand, the event of refining or being refined, as for that, it does not exist. So this is the hand can't be more refined or ahead than the eye. And it's in quotations as though it's like a saying. I guess we're kind of like in a recap or flashback here. We'll see. Yoshiashi o minuku me o yashinawa neba. Okay, so good or bad, the good and the bad. Minuku me. Seeing through. An eye that can see through good and evil. If you don't have control of, yashinao is to master or have command of. No. To cultivate, to rear, to maintain, to support. Okay, so if you don't do that, of an eye that can do those things, sakuhin o umidasu te no seichou wa nozomenai. Then as for a hand, like a maturing hand, a hand that grows into adulthood, umidasu is to create, to give birth to and to send out. Yeah. Okay. So as for, I'm not sure why seicho, but you're not able to hope for it or not able to wish for it. You're not able to wish for a maturing hand that brings forth works. Hyōgensha no aida de yoku tsukawareru monku. Hyōgensha. Expression people? Representation people? Hyōgensha no aida de. So like amongst expression people, often used complaint. It's an often stated complaint amongst expression people. Monku really does mean like complaint. Oh, it can mean phrase. This is a good example of I have only ever seen this word used as a complaint. Usually it's monku aru. Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a complaint? But it's a phrase. Okay, so it's a phrase often used. Okay, and this is like, what's his name? I don't know. Is it Kakutsuke Chaku Enshutsu. So this is someone like in a studio. Seikai Nani e Shitsu. Like correct response room. Was someone going to be on a game show? Not sure what this is about. Okay, well anyway. これはあらゆらあやる I never get this word right. あらゆるジャンルに共通し as for this, meaning like this phrase, as for this thing, あらゆる all genres, and the kanji here are senmon, meaning like areas of study, specialties, but the katakana says genre, as in genre. All genres, to that, it's in common. So that phrase is in common with all genres. 目の良いものの上達速度はそうでないもののそれをはるかに凌駕する。Okay, 凌駕 here is to excel, to outdo, far and away. Okay, so the people with a good eye, as for the speed of the upper people with a good eye, Joutatsu? Oh, improvement. So as for the speed of improvement of good people with an eye, and eye here is the eye that is fast. It's not that way. No, as for the speed of improvement of good people with an eye, or people with a good eye, そうではないもの、それを Oh, I guess like for people that aren't that way not being people, that thing is far and away excelling. So the rate of advancement for people with a good eye, it's far and away superior than those that don't have it. Okay. Good old 10-minute first page of Jujutsu Kaisen. Boom, go. Back to Todo and Itadori. 右横家の繰り出した俺に対し、とっさの左リードの縦剣. This is Todo critiquing Itadori's fighting style. So, right horizontal fist, or right sideways fist, repeated, kuridashita? No, to draw or to lead. Drawing or to me, so against me, leading or drawing out with a right horizontal fist, hossa no hidari no tataken, a vertical fist of right lead tossa. At right away, instantaneous. Okay, and the hidari rido, the lead here is kamae, meaning stance. So again, it's like against my lead with a right horizontal fist, it's an immediate left-handed lead of a vertical fist. Oh, see? Right, left. さっきまでのイタドリにはなかった動きだ。さっきまでの as for Itadori, like up until earlier, it's not nakata ugokida. It's movements that like didn't exist, I guess. Non-existent movements from the itadori from earlier. So he's saying like he's improved, I guess. Okay. Is that that's the seicho? Seisho shiteru. The seicho. Seicho shiteru. Growing into an adult. He's maturing. Todo had wanted Itadori to get better. This is todo, right? Todo, it says ore. Yeah. Ore o kurate. Eating or devouring me. Yeah. So he's like growing. Kurate ore o. Devouring or eating me. Gun. なんて美しく崩してくれるんだ. What beauty doing the favor of crumbling. Kuzushu. Kuzusu is to dissolve, to pull down, destroy. Yeah. So what beauty basically taking me down. So he's enjoying this. Dosha. Look at the smile. See? He's happy. Ganmen gara aki toreru keite kendemo. Okay, that's the delayed fist or whatever it was called. Ganmen gara. Oh, this is Itadori thinking. So the front face is gara ganmen. Ganmen gara. Yeah, the face is gara aki. It's wide open. Yes. It's quite empty. The face is quite empty, wide open. Toreru, able to take, even with the delayed fist. What was Keite again? The Great Difference Fist. Wide open. Daga shikashi. But, however, gon. Ow. In the forehead? Gugu. Hmm? Kasoku shikiru mae no kobushi o kitae de ukeyagatta. Okay, so this is like he used his forehead to intercept the blow. Kasoku. Kasoku shikiru. Acceleration, that's kasoku. Shikiru mae ni. Okay, I'm not quite sure why shikiru, but something about the acceleration, before the acceleration of the fist. Before the acceleration of the fist, with the forehead, he like received it. Received the attack. So, uke yagata. Uke and the yagaru is like that bastard. All right. So yeah, and now he's coming back here. Bita? お前に食ってほしいのはそこじゃない。By you eaten wanting thing, as for that place it is not. So that's not what I want you to eat or to devour. お前のケイテケンは, yeah, as for your great difference fist. He's trying to get him not to use that or to get over it. Ningen banareshita shintai noryoku ni tsujo okureru koto no nai sokudo no juryoku ga okureru koto de umareru mono da na. That's him pushing his fist to the side. Okay, so as for your delayed fist or your great difference fist, ningen hanareshita, like to your ability of the physical body separated from humanity. Ningen bana reshta. Shintai no ryoku ni. Okay. Tsujo okureru koto no nai. It's a thing that's not like a normal slowness. Tsujo is a common or normal. Sokudo no juryoku. So a cursed energy, a speed of cursed energy that's not, I guess, a slow thing normally. To the point of being slow, it's a being born thing. Umareru mono dana. Okureru koto de. Yeah. Like, I guess you were born being slow with this? Or it's being born from... I'm not quite sure. Okay. The English went with that your attack here stems from the cursed energy flow left behind by your superhuman speed. The cursed energy flow left behind by your superhuman speed. Well, here's cursed energy speed. Being slow, that's what it's born from. Okay, maybe that's it. Not from a normal slowness, but from the ability of the physical body separated. Ningen banareshita. Ningen banareshita. Oh, there's superhuman. Ningen banareshita isn't separated from humanity. It is. It means unworldly or superhuman. Okay. So your superhuman physical abilities, to that, a normal speed not existing, speed of the cursed energy with the, I'm kind of almost there, but I'm not quite getting it. Stems from the cursed flow, energy left behind by your superhuman speed. Superhuman, physical strength, physical ability. Shintai noryoku ni tsujo okureru koto no nai sokudo no juryoku ga. Tsujo okureru koto no nai. The normal slowness, not existing speed of cursed energy with the slowness, again, like maybe being born from. I'm not quite getting there, but oh well, let's just move on. tricky da. It's tricky. Nami no jutsushi de wa nani ga okotta ka wakarazu konran suru daro. Okay, so as her with like normal or average sorcery, what's happening without knowing, you're doing confusion. Like you're confused. Yeah. It's doing confusion without knowing like what's happening for normal sorcery. Iryoku mo jubun. Iryoku is just strength. Yeah, even strength or power is sufficient. その程度のやつが相手ならな. That extent of a person, if that's your opponent, I guess. Okay, he's saying, right, like your strength would be sufficient if you had like an average sorcerer as an opponent. Tokkyu ni wa, as for in the special case, tsujinai zo. It won't pass. It won't suffice. Yeah. It won't communicate, it won't understand. It doesn't quite work. So now, right, he's thinking about the trouble he's had in previous battles against special cases, special level, Tokkyu, special levels. As for the special levels, it won't pass, it won't communicate. So like, again, a normal sorcerer, you'd be fine with your physical strength without knowing what's going on. Even just with your physical strength, that would be sufficient. Dosuru shinyu. How do, or what are you going to do, my best friend? Ore no zenryoku ni donpisha de juryoku o noseru. Like all of my strength. Donpisha. Exactly right, or dead on. In that way, will place my cursed energy. I will place my cursed energy like dead on, with all of my strength. Guddo. Dewa, naze juryoku ga okureru no ka? Well then, why cursed energy is it slow? Why is your cursed energy slow? それは重力を流しているからだ. As for that thing, cursed energy flowing, it's because of that. So why is your cursed energy slow? It's because it's flowing. Nagashite. Da-den. That's kind of like, ta-da. Yeah, 4 pages for 1 sentence, basically. いや、流す速度を上げようって話だろ? Like, well, the flow speed increasing, like that was the story, right? Like I was supposed to be increasing the speed, right? 重力を流す. Flowing, nagasu, the cursed energy. 多くの術師がこれを意識的に言っている. Okay, many sorcerers, this thing, 意識的に, like consciously. Yeah, consciously or deliberately 行っている, proceed. They make it proceed consciously, deliberately. Many sorcerers do it, the flow. And here we get a little diagram. That again is curse. Hara ga tatsu. Oh boy. Harawata? Harawata ga nie kurikaesu. So haragatatsu means to get angry. And it's in quotations. And then harawata? Guts or intestines. Oh, this is another expression that kind of means the same thing. Harawata ga nie kurikaesu. Or kurikaeru, yeah. To be furiously angry. So those both mean kind of the same thing. Fu no kanjou kara nenshutsu sareru juryoku wa, as for cursed energy that is done nenshutsu, contriving, working out a solution from negative energy or negative feelings, as for cursed energy that's like worked out from it. Hesso o kiten ni zenshin ni nagasu no ga seori da. Is that theory? Hesso, is that belly button? Yes. And kiten is origin? Yes. So to the origin of, or starting point of the belly button, to the entire body, the flow, that's the theory. Yeah, so the theory is the flow is to the entire body. Like, I guess this is also knee. That's a little bit weird. With the starting point of the belly button as for cursed energy. So it starts here and then flows out everywhere. The center of the body, well, that it says the starting point of the belly button. So, boink. Hesso kara mune o tori, from the belly button, from the navel, and passing through the chest. So now he's demonstrating. Kata, ude, soshite, kobushi eto. The shoulders, the arm, and then to the fist. Juryoku o nagasu. It's the flow of cursed energy. Kono karara o bui de wakaru ishiki ga juryoku no okure o umu. Okay, this body, the buoy, the parts, or through the parts of the body, of this body, dividing ishiki, consciously dividing, okay, so consciously dividing the body into these parts. That is the birth of the slowness of the cursed energy. Juryoku no okure, the cursed energy slowness, is born by consciously dividing the body into parts. Juryoku o nagasu, kore jitai wa machigai de wa nai. The flow of cursed energy, this thing, or as for this physical body, or as for one's own body, it's not a mistake. Machigai de wa nai. Yeah, mistake it is not. Jitai. Yeah, itself or one's own body. I guess maybe the flow of energy, as for itself, it's not a mistake. Shikashi sorewa, however, as for that thing, shoho sono ishiki ni toraware sugite wa ikenai. However, as for that thing, it's the first step, shoho, and that ishiki, that consciousness, again, we already looked at that, that ishiki, as for being too trapped, toraware. being too caught by that will not go or cannot go. So you must not be. You must not be too entrapped by that consciousness of the first step, I guess. 一流の術師ほど重力の流れが読みづらいものだ。Ooh. The one flow of a sorcerer? Does Ichiryu mean something other than that? First class. Okay, so like to the extent of a first class sorcerer, the flow of cursed energy is difficult to read. It's that sort of a thing. So it's difficult to read the flow of cursed energy of a elite, first grade, top rate, top level sorcerer. Omayu to wa chigao ryu de na. I guess that's like that's omae. As for with you, it's different. There's a different reason. 俺たちは腹で物を考えるか? As for us, with stomachs, think about things. Do we think about things with our stomachs? 頭で怒りを発露できるか? With our mind, with our heads, is it possible to hatsuro fury? Hatsuro. Is it possible to manifest fury with the head? Ika itarori. Is it good? Is this good, itarori? 俺たちは全身全霊で Don 全身全霊で世界に存在している Suddenly Itarori is like standing on a beach. Okay. Zenshin Zen-rei is like all body and all mind, like with all our body and spirit. Zenshin Zen-rei. Yeah, body and soul. So as for us, with our bodies and soul, with all of us, in the world, we exist. We do existence in the world with all of our body and soul, as for us. 当たり前すぎて, and obviously it's so obvious, it's excessively obvious. みんな忘れてしまったことだ. It's a thing that everyone forgets. Arigato, Todo. Thank you, Todo. なんとなくわかった. Somehow I have understood. Zoom. Zoo. もう言葉はいらないな. No longer ask for words, they are necessary. So no longer words are necessary. 手加減はしない. 手加減はしない is like, I won't go easy on you. 手加減. So much drama in every frame. Indeed. Yeah, so te kagen is to go easy on someone. Will not do. Okay. So Todo is giving Itadori here a lesson so that he'd have a good fight with his best friend. Zenryoku de Michibiku. Michibiku. To guide. Okay, so we'll guide, we'll show the way with all strength. So we get this wonderful pose here, right? And in the background are like the flashbacks in like movie form of the memories that they never had, that Todo made up. That's hysterical, right? All the like wonderful buddy times that they've had together that he all imagined in his head because Itadori said he likes women, tall women with big butts. Shinu na yo, Itadori. Don't die, Itadori. Nobotte koi, Takami e. So, like, come and climb to the heights, Takami e. Come and climb to the heights. Yeah, to the elevated place. All right. Okay, I guess we'll leave them and come back later. Here's Momo. ねえ、あんた、そっちのじじいから Oh, okay. Hey, you're like from your principal? Hey, you know, from your principal. The Sochi, that direction meaning you, and it's Gakucho, the school leader, and she just says Jiji meaning old man. Itarori korosu yo iwareta desho. Trying to kill Itarori, it was said, right? From the old man at your old man. Nani sore? What's that? And she's thinking, kono ko kangai na. This kid has like good instincts. Iya, sore wa panda-chan no hou kana? No. As for that, meaning the good instincts, it's in the direction of the panda-chan. Panda-chan, isn't it? 別に隠さなくてもよいのよ. Okay, whatever. It's something else.
Hello there.
Like, even if you hide it, it's fine. Even if it's hiding, it's fine. 私だって殺す気でやるし. Talking about me, with a killing intent, will do it. I'm going to do it with a killing intent. 特にあいつ前とかいうマキさんの出がし。Okay, so yeah, so talking about me, gonna do it with a killing intent, especially that person, the one called Mai, the Maki-san Degarashi. Oh, the washed out or insipid like version of Maki. Especially that one called Mai, the washed out version of Maki-san. Ha? What? Ha? Janeyo? It's not ha, meaning like you shouldn't say that. Peppa-kun demo? Peppa-kun demo? Who's Peppa-kun? Pepper-kun? Who would she be calling Peppa? Yeah, Pepper. Even Pepper-kun, mo choi matomo na response suru wa yo. Even Pepper-kun, a little bit more of a whatever response would do. The witch? No, she's talking to the witch, right? Or is there a different witch? Oh, is Pepper-kun like a Ghibli character? I don't know. Mochoi Matomo. Oh, Matomo here is fair and square. Yeah, upright, decent response. Well, anyway, yeah, even Pepper-kun would give a little bit more of a decent response. Okay, and she is thinking, Nanda? Okorenjan? So, what is it? Okorenjan, like getting angry. Yeah, but now that you say that, isn't there a Pepperkun that's a witch? Pepper the witch? I gotta look this up now. Pepper witch. No. Okay, it's not a Ghibli thing. There's pepper and carrot. All right. I don't get that. This is probably a reference to something. Peppa-kun. I'll try to maybe look that up and put it in an overlay or something when I upload this to YouTube. Anyway, okay. あ、そうや。そっちのメンバーにもいたわね。いたわね。ペッパーくん。So yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, even like your team's member or your direction's member, it exists, right? You do have a Pepper-kun? Okay, she's saying like you do have a Pepper-kun. 私も今同じ気持ちだよ. I also right now I'm the same mood, you know? Her side profile. スクラップにして不法投棄しようかしら? Oh, she's saying this. スクラップにして like doing as scraps. 不法投棄. 不法. Unlawful dumping. I think maybe I'll do unlawful dumping like scraps. She's shit talking, I guess. Yeah, and Panda's just thinking kawaii, like scary. Go. Chika. Okay, there's something here. Zudo. Oh. Panda senpai. Which is exactly what it sounds like. Dosan. Thud. Jugai da zo. Shi ni wa shinai zo. Shinai sa. Shibaraku ugoken ga na. Okay. So is a cursed corpse? Jugai. We've seen the guy there is comes from the corpse. So like a cursed corpse. As for dying, will not do. He won't die. For a while, won't be able to move. De, dare ga Peppa-kun datte? Oh, well then, who is it that was Pepper-kun again? Okay, so the English is going with tin can. But this is a Japanese reference of some sort. So again, hopefully by this point, I figured this out in YouTube land. Wow. Amate Mekamaru. Wait, Mekamaru. This is Mekamaru. Which he could be a tin can. Maybe that's why the English went with tin can. Peppa. その一年は私が可愛く叩き直す. Okay, as for this first year, I'm the one like cutely. Why does she say kawaiiku? Cutely? Why does she say kawaiiku? Cutely, like want to strike. And she says naosu. Tataki naosu. To beat into shape. Okay, so like as for this first year, I'm the one that will beat her into a cute shape. Something like that. Mai-chan no kuro. Mai-chan no kuro. The hardships of Mai-chan. Onna ga jujutsushi to shite ikite iku imi. The meaning of living as a female sorcerer. Moromoro oshie konde yaru. Various things will learn. Why are they talking about Mai-chan? Mai-chan's hardships and the meaning of living as a female sorcerer. Various things will learn. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll learn what this means. Nanchite. Oh, there he is. He's alive. Nanchite. This is like psych. Yeah. Nanchite. Baki. Oh, good old panda. Detta gari ka? Detta gari. Like coming out? When is this detta gari? Third. I've never seen this. Third intent. Oh. Third person intent, meaning like someone else seems to want to do something. Like, do you want to come out now? Do you want to go out now? Koso koso. Yeah, gari. Yeah, to feel. It's this suffix, garu. Or behaving as. Used when you're identifying something that you think someone else is feeling. Koso koso. Koso koso kakurete engo ni teshiro yo. Sneakily or moving stealthily and hiding engo. Covering, backing, relief. Teshiro. Tessuru. That is to, he's saying do that. Go through, devote yourself to like supporting in secret and hiding. Oh, so okay, right. So you want to come out now? Like you should be doing this. You should be sinking into the background and supporting from whatever. Nakayoku yarou ze. Onaka madoshi. Okay, this is interesting. Nakayoku. On good terms, getting along with. Like, let's get along? Let's get along. Let's be cordial. Oh, because we're like comrades of cursed corpses. We're same warriors of cursed corpses. But the kana, he says, is onaka madoshi. Madoshi. Which is also, oh, this is how you normally spell nakamadoshi. We're comrades. So he says, let's get along because we're comrades. But the kanji for the first two he uses is cursed corpse. So it's implying that he is also a cursed corpse. Ningyo fuze ga. A doll manner fuze. Appearance of a doll? Like, yeah, the appearance of a doll, Ningyo Fuzei ga Shitakuchi o. Shitakuchi. A familiar mouth? What would this mean? Shitakuchi? AV1, did you hear Kuchi? Yeah. Unfortunately, Kuchi is mouth. So take that as you will in Japanese. Shitakuchi o. In the manner, appearance of a doll, a familiar mouth. I'll need to look up what shitakuchi here is supposed to mean also. The English went with, well, look at that. You're nothing but a doll. Which seems kind of weird for him to be saying that. But we'll go with it. Giri. Jogging. Mouth kuchi. Exactly. I mean, right. It's right there. Okay. So, so his like arms coming off and he's got claws. That's great. Yare yare, jure gari wa doko e yara. So, oh my, gracious me, as for cursed spirit hunting, where did it go? Remember the whole point of the competition here is they're supposed to be hunting cursed spirit. They're supposed to be hunting some curse out there. Meanwhile, they're all just fighting each other. So that's why he's like, oh my, gracious me, where did that whole point of this match go? Okay, and that's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the chapter. We get two more character pieces here, which again, we're not going to, it's the sisters, the Zenin sisters, Mai and Maki. Are they twins? I think they're twins. This says Futago, so I think they're twins. That was never, we knew they were sisters, but they are apparently twins. She is the elder. And do we see, I'm looking really quickly for Futago. I don't see it down here. Okay, well, anyway, there you go. If you want to read up on Mai and Maki, have fun. All right, that is the end of 37. We will read chapter 38 next time. Part 5 of this, again, the whole book through at least part 10 is this competition. So we've still got a ways to go. But we'll continue with that next time.